We've all heard the warnings about smoking. For decades, it's been known as one of the deadliest habits on the planet, wreaking havoc on our lungs, heart, and virtually every organ. But what if I told you there's another threat, one that's far more common, often ignored, and potentially just as dangerous? I'm talking about sitting. Yes, prolonged sitting. It sounds harmless, but modern science is revealing a very different story. Global health organizations, including the World Health Organization, now list physical inactivity as a leading cause of death worldwide. Millions of deaths each year are tied to our sedentary lifestyles. Think about it. Sitting for long stretches dramatically increases your risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, certain cancers, and even premature death. What's truly concerning is how normal sitting feels. It's woven into the fabric of our modern lives, office jobs, commuting, watching our favorite shows, scrolling on our phones. Many of us believe that a quick workout each day is enough to offset all this sitting. But the research is clear. That's a dangerous misconception. So what exactly is sedentary behavior? It's defined as any time you're sitting or reclining while expending very little energy. Studies consistently show that sitting for more than 6 to 8 hours a day is linked to a significantly higher risk of chronic disease. This holds true even for people who have never smoked a cigarette in their life. Scientists have actually compared the health impacts of prolonged sitting to smoking, and the findings are alarming. While smoking poisons the body with toxic chemicals, sitting harms us by disrupting our body's fundamental biological processes. It's a silent threat that works from the inside out. When you're seated for long periods, your body essentially goes into a low-power mode. Muscle activity plummets. Your blood circulation slows down. The enzymes that are crucial for breaking down fats become less active. At the same time, your insulin sensitivity decreases, which makes it much harder for your body to regulate blood sugar. Over time, these changes create the perfect storm for cardiovascular disease, obesity, and metabolic disorders. In fact, some large-scale studies have found that the increase in heart disease risk from prolonged sitting is comparable to the risk from smoking, especially when you add a poor diet and chronic stress into the mix. The damage from sitting isn't isolated to one part of your body. It affects multiple systems at once. Let's start with your cardiovascular system. When you sit for too long, blood flow is reduced, and your blood vessels can become stiffer. Blood tends to pool in your legs, which can raise your blood pressure and increase the risk of dangerous blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes. It's like putting a clamp on your body's most important plumbing system. Next, let's look at your metabolic system. Prolonged sitting suppresses your body's ability to regulate blood sugar and burn fat efficiently. This is a direct path to weight gain, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and even non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. That stubborn fat that tends to accumulate around the abdomen? Sitting is a major contributor, and that type of fat is particularly dangerous for your long-term health. And what about your brain? Your brain needs a steady supply of oxygen-rich blood to function at its best. Reduced movement means reduced blood flow to the brain. This has been linked to poor concentration, increased anxiety, depression, and even a faster rate of cognitive decline. So, if you've ever felt foggy or emotionally drained after a long day of sitting, there's a biological reason for it. Long periods of inactivity can negatively impact both your mental clarity and your emotional well-being. Now, let us address the biggest myth of all, the idea that regular exercise can completely cancel out the effects of sitting. While exercise is absolutely essential for good health, it doesn't fully undo the damage caused by sitting for hours on end without a break. Research shows that even people who meet the daily exercise recommendations still face increased health risks if they spend the majority of their day seated. Think of it this way. You wouldn't expect a single healthy meal to undo the effects of an entire week of eating junk food. It's the same principle. Our bodies weren't designed for long periods of stillness followed by a short burst of activity. We are built for frequent, regular movement throughout the entire day. So what's the solution? The good news is, it doesn't require extreme workout routines or a complete lifestyle overhaul. Health experts now recommend a two-pronged approach. Reduce your total sitting time, and, just as importantly, break up those long periods of inactivity. Simply standing up, stretching, or moving around for just a few minutes every 30 to 60 minutes can make a massive difference. These small actions help keep your circulation moving and your metabolism active. A short walk around the office, some light stretches at your desk, or even just changing your posture regularly can significantly reduce your health risks. The key isn't intensity, it's consistency. It's about integrating gentle, regular movement back into your daily life. The danger of smoking is obvious. You can see the smoke, you can smell it, and its harmful effects are widely publicized. Prolonged sitting is different. Its damage is quiet, gradual, and often happens without any immediate symptoms. But over time, the consequences can be just as serious. Reducing the time you spend sitting and consciously increasing your daily movement is one of the most powerful and proactive steps you can take to protect your health for years to come. It's a simple change that could add years to your life and life to your years. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more science-backed health content. Stay active and stay healthy.